What up, everyone hopping in? This is gonna be our last Q&A for a little bit. Last like chill stream, kind of talk about anything. Give advice. Road to 2,000 subscribers. Gonna make it a chill, fun stream. Yeah, that's pretty much my vibe. I ate eggs for breakfast. Today was the first time in years. Good stuff. What up, what up? This is gonna be our last Q&A for a little bit, guys. So, yeah. What up, everyone? Last Q&A of a really long time. Last Ask Me Anything. Last chance to get y'all questions in. Because from now on, I'm going to make the streams a lot more. You don't talk to the chat as much as I used to. Yeah, I know, brother. I used to, well, the truth is, yeah, I'm trying to get more into my coaching part. And before I was talking more to the chat, but I realized that, some of the stuff gets too off topic with the chat sometimes. So unless it's like really on topic or it's just a chill stream like this where we can talk about anything, then I don't really want to like talk to the chat. If the chat doesn't have anything to do with what we're talking about, then I'm not gonna respond to it. But since this isn't Ask Me Anything, a chill vibe, then I'm gonna respond to most things. Still not everything though. I also worked out for an hour, did 105 pound presses, good stuff. 75 curls, 20 hammer curls, and 50 wall push-ups. Good stuff. Keep it up, bro. Keep it up. And also, increase the weights now, because if you can do 100 presses of the 5-pound weights, I'm sure you can do some 10-pound weights and start to try those out. See how those work out for you. Should be good though. Should be fun. But yeah, we're just on our road to get 2,000 subscribers. And I wanted to do this before, I got really locked in with, my lives being mainly about just specifically coaching stuff, and yeah. Like I said, brother, I might be able to do like one conversation stream, like a Ask Me Anything stream, like maybe once or twice a week. No, like maybe once or one every 2 weeks, like, because it's not really it's just not really my focus. My focus is trying to help men increase their testosterone naturally, build muscle, and yeah, that vibe. So, but this specific stream is more catered towards Ask Me Anything chill stream. That's why I'm saying it's gonna be the last one I'll be doing for a while, until most of my streams are gonna be either specific on how to build muscle, a good diet, how to increase testosterone, looks maxing, how to get out of depression, how to get out of anxiety, all these different things that are kind of my specialty. I'm gonna make a specific stream for. So yeah, that's more what I'm yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna be here. You're good. Will you keep the stream and this in your last Q&A, or are you done streaming? No, I'm not done streaming. This is just my last Q&A for a little bit, because most of my streams are gonna start to be specifically either working out, diet, increasing testosterone, or like nature lifestyle type vibe. Not really a Q&A vibe. But this one's Q&A. This one's road to 2,000 subs, and kind of also just explaining to you what the future is gonna look like for these streams, in case anyone's confused. So it's kind of, a chill stream, informational, motivational, while we're also trying to hit 2K subs. So it's like 3 different things going on in the stream, I guess. What up, what up? I'm gonna hop in your program if that's okay with you. Uh, like I said, yeah, it's a Zoom call, and I would just coach one on one. But you got to make sure that you're willing to invest in yourself. So if you don't have like money to invest in yourself or the program, then I would not recommend booking the call. But if you have money that you're ready to invest in yourself to become the best version of yourself, then go ahead. You can definitely book the call and we'll see if you're fit for the program. Because again, I only want to take clients that are actually willing, or I could see that they are committed to making a change in their life. Uh, what up? What up? Uh, what's good? What time of country? 8:31. You probably don't remember me from last week though. What up? What up? Yeah. That was a good one. The depression one was good. Do you use beef tallow for like cooking? Yes. When I can I do, but I don't really use it that much because I use a grill, so I don't really use any cooking oil. But if I were to, I definitely recommend beef tallow, especially if you guys are doing like fries or something. Beef tallow is definitely a good vibe. Uh, yes, you do need to pay if you want the one-on-one service, like the entire program, like the full package, like that comes with the training, the one-on-one calls, the diet, the lifestyle, like the coach catalyst, like basically like a client app. Like if you want that entire thing, yes, that costs money. Uh, I would have to I can only tell you in the call. I can't tell you here. Uh, what up? What up? What time? Yeah, like I said. I'm gonna buy wheat bread to replace my white bread to be healthier. Bro, it's fine to do that, but also just try to go no bread. Try to go like replace your bread with just something like a sweet potato or just more meat. You know what I mean? Like I know wheat bread might be better right now, but just saying, like overall the bread's not great either way. But yes, it is better than white bread. So good job. Hey, remember from last time. Also, I heard roasted carrots are good for your health. Yeah, roast carrots are good, but like don't get too caught up in like, oh my god, now I'm eating carrots, now I'm healthy, I can do whatever I want. It's like no, like if you have a really, really good diet, adding carrots can also help enhance that diet. Uh Bro, thank you for last time. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's nighttime for me. And this is the last Q&A basically for a little bit. Basically, and ask me anything, and I'll pretty much answer most of the questions. Not every single question, but if the question makes sense, then I'll answer it. And then we're also on the road to 2,000 subs. Should you eat meat every day? Yes, you should eat meat every day. Yeah, so just keep asking questions, like I said. Like when I say questions, I mean like advice questions, not like, just, and I'll try to answer y'all. How long is the Oh my god. All right. So yeah, this is basically the road to this is basically the road to 2,000 subs, while also explaining to y'all what the streams are going to be looking like. This is the last Q&A, chill stream, ask me anything vibe. But at the end of the day, yeah, no, we're going to be doing a lot more specific streams like building muscle, how to increase testosterone, diet, mindset, and yeah. So yeah. But that's my thing is I'm trying to make the streams a lot more like, I'm not gonna say serious, but just a lot more like on topic. Like when we talk about things, we're just gonna stay on topic with the thing that we're talking about at hand. You know what I mean? We're not gonna go into other things. When we bring up meat, like the food, you always have to kick someone because of stuff like that. Yeah, I know. Should I start an all meat diet because it's good or bad? Like I said, the carnivore diet has done wonders for many, many people. I would say don't go all meat right away, but try to incorporate a lot more and try to cut out a lot of the processed BS that you're eating right now. But also look up what happened to a lot of people on carnivore diet. This guy tried carnivore diet. How do they feel? This guy tried this. How do they feel? Literally wonder, because I'm not on carnivore, but I'm very, very close to it. I'm probably like 90% carnivore, 10% like fruit, raw dairy, which is technically animal based because carnivore is full carnivore. So keep that in mind that, some people have said they had wonders from it, and some people say, oh no, I get too many cramps and I need more fruit. But most people say it helps with their health benefits. Whether or not it sustains them, it helps with something. That's what most people say. Eat vegetables and eggs. And I'm on a steak and eggs diet. Hell yeah, bro. Steak and eggs diet is the way. It's the way to go, man. I'm telling you. Everyone why is your last Q&A for a while? Okay, so this is my last Q&A for a while because it's road to 2,000 subs and I want to hit 2,000 subs while, still talking to y'all and explaining this. But I'm just going to be posting a lot more videos that are or streams that are a lot more focused on what we're actually talking about, like building muscle, increasing testosterone naturally, becoming the best version of yourself, like the stuff that I basically coach in. So, this is basically going to be the last live stream to kind of explain, because I'm writing down a whole schedule. I'm making a schedule pretty much. That's what's going on. I'm making a schedule. I know, crazy, because I never make any schedules for anything. But no, I'm actually going to make a schedule for my streaming, and it's pretty much only going to be like niche-based content, meaning that it's going to be specifically oriented to the people that I'm trying to, help out. And if you guys still find value in it, then feel free to watch it. But I'm just saying that for me personally, it's not going to be these streams aren't going to be as much of like read every single question and, like make sure that everyone's name is called out. Like I'm not looking to do that. I'm looking to give advice and help people and answer questions that need to be answered, and also have people listen to those because they may feel afraid to ask the question, so then they could just hear it from someone else's question. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind. Streaming late, huh? Yep. I'm about to go to campus. Hope to see subscribers count 2K. Yep. I hope so too. That's where the mindset comes in, right? Like I said, don't worry about the vegetables too much. If you're looking to really boost your health, you should be focusing on animal foods and fruits, okay? That's really, like, the vegetables are just to add on, just, it's like, okay, this is not bad for me, and it tastes good. Like, don't add vegetables just because you think, like, oh, like, I need to eat these because they're good for me, but they kind of suck. Like, don't do that, ever, okay? Because they're not that great for you. I only have one mod, yes. No, I only have one. YouTube took away all mine, and now I only have one. I don't care if it was mod or you, but why did you time me out? Like I said, and this goes for the rest of the streams. Anytime I time anyone out, there was a reason for it. Okay, whatever it was, I don't remember. I do so many of these streams, like so many of these. Like there's so many of these streams, guys, that I don't really remember when, but whatever it was, there was a reason. So, I don't know what it was, but whatever it was, it probably was valid. So, keep that in mind. That if you guys, if you guys spam, don't stay on topic with anything, then yeah, I'm probably going to clean it up. You guys have to understand, before I was I was new to tech. I didn't really understand how streams work. I just threw it on and just let things go, which was okay to, get a lot of, people coming in and saying what's up and growing the ecosystem. But the issue was there was way too many I was giving out way too many mods, way too many spams, people getting off topic, and people that would actually, possibly learn from it would hop in the stream and be like, no, this is way too immature. And I don't want to lose on those people. And another thing too is I was getting striked by YouTube, and I was like, well, I can't have this. I can't have like, people like, so I was just like, now I'm like, okay, every single time I see something that could possibly get striked, possibly get flagged, possibly just look bad at all, I'm basically gonna have to take down. And it just is what it is. And, that's basically the process. Like I said, and also the mods too, whole different process. Like, I'm gonna be very, very strict with who I mod because of the strike now, because I still haven't gotten the strike appealed yet. Somehow, I don't know. I feel like someone said something super bad now. I don't know, but I did never paid attention before. But the truth is, it'll definitely be like, you're probably gonna have to be a certain age. You're probably gonna have to be older than like at least 17. You're probably gonna have to like do like a quick interview with me, to be honest. Like, show that you're on the same mindset as me, and you're gonna not mess around, and yeah, I'm gonna take it a lot more serious. Before, I would just hand it out because I didn't really realize what it was doing. People would just ask for it. Here's the thing, I didn't realize, like I said, everybody's new to something. I was the guy that was new to tech, and a lot of people saw that as an opportunity to be like, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's doing, I could easily get a mod, right? And then they would ask for a mod, and I'd be like, yeah, sure. Like, he's easily giving out mods. And then they'd be like, oh my God, I've never been a mod. And I was like, what? Wait a second. I'm not supposed to be just giving those out? No, I was wrong for that. And that was my mistake. And, yeah. So I just am going to, that's why I was like, okay, well, make sure to be better at that. And now I only have one mod. And the person that's going to get the next mod will definitely have to go through a process. So it is what it is. I was in workshop and my brother lost a hand. Like I said, you guys can pitch me whatever you want until you guys do an actual interview with me and I see like what you look like, that you're of age of the mod I need, then it won't matter what you say, to be honest. Like, I'm being serious. There's zero chance I'm going to risk any YouTube flags for someone to get modded. That I don't know what I was thinking before. I'm happy that my team threw me in the right spot and said, what are you doing? Like, how are you allowing this? These kids are clearly manipulating you. So yeah, never again. Like, no one's ever getting, like, you have to go through a strict process of serious, like, I need to know who you are because I am not letting someone else mess up what I got going on. Never in a million years. And I'm sure you guys would be great, but the truth is, I learned the hard way. And now I got to be extremely safe and extremely secure and extremely smart with everything about the stream and everything that's said in here and everything that goes on. And it is what it is. If you guys are dealing with any cramps, electrolytes are the best. Moving, stretching is the best. And, just basically that vibe. And like I said, that's why I'm having this stream. Because again, I'm not gonna say it was my fault, but it was my non-understanding of how streams work that allowed that to happen. Me not understanding how mods work, how there's a lot of random people that say a lot of random things, and since I didn't understand that, I was like, oh, well, whatever, I don't care, I'll just do whatever, and whatever happens, happens. I'm getting, views and likes, and then what happened was, boom, YouTube was like, nah, not working. So that was about the end of that. stretch and go to the gym every day and drink water, electrolytes. It's like every water bottle before, during, after. I love that you're so committed to keeping care of yourself. Oh, thank you. Jesus, okay. This is quite a stream, guys. So let's talk about it. Yes, but it's the internet, and everyone can now permanently see. Here's the thing, guys. The thing about the internet is it's interesting because, yes, like, you gotta be careful, guys. Because I don't know who watches my streams. I don't know. I can't control who watches my streams. So definitely don't be giving out, like, random information or nothing like that. Because I have no idea. And I can't control who watches. That's the one thing I can't control is who watches my streams. If I could, I would literally pinpoint who actually could and who actually can't. But I can't do it. So there's really no point. Yeah. Are you human? No, I am not human. I am different from the human species. I'm a little bit just a little bit out there, you know. I don't know if I was from this planet. I don't feel like anyone else. Oh man. Bruh. Alright, what do we got? I am different from the human species. Exactly. I am different from the human species. You guys do not understand. What type of species are you? That's for you to make your own assessment on. I'm going to keep it real. What do we got? You're a Mexican? No, I'm not. If you're saying I look Mexican, that's crazy. That's crazy. I am not Mexican. Oh, thanks for the subs, by the way. I can see we're getting some more subscribers going, which is definitely good because this is road to 2,000 subscribers at the end of the day. So it's good that we're getting up there, but we just got to keep going up there, I guess. No. Just like phone number is selling the black market for information. Hey, you can never be too careful. Just be smart out there, everyone. Seriously. Be smart, stay safe, and yeah, don't be dumb. Like, simple as that. Like, if something feels off, it's probably off. Like, that's the truth. The truth is, and this is a lesson. If it's too good to be true, probably not. All right, let's talk here. Yeah, there's just a lot of bad people in the world, guys, and you have to understand the population has never been this big. So by definition, there's never been more bad people in the world than there is right now. Okay, and that's just because we have the most population right now. And keep that in mind that we've never been in a time where more people, bad people, have access to hurting good people. So keep that in mind. I want to go back to cereal yapping. Me too, brother. Let's go back to cereal yapping. So cereal is super bad for you. And let's talk about the seriousness of this situation because it is serious. You guys ever heard of a guy named Kellogg before? Kellogg cereal? Well, guess what? That guy, he said, I don't like men having high testosterone. He said, I don't like it. I think it's bad. I think the fact that they have, yes, this again, this is literally my thing. And I will continue to talk about this over and over again. So, no, the cereal yapping's great. So, yeah, Kellogg didn't want men to have energy. So he said, hey, guys, we're going to pay all these doctors. Or no, sorry. We're going to pay all these scientists, right, to make studies to give to doctors saying that cereal is good for you. So then doctors recommend it to people in the morning, right? Now we have people eating cereal in the morning thinking that it's healthy, and we are the fattest, sickest, and laziest people that we have ever been. So in what world was cereal a good idea? And then we go, okay, well, that was a big mistake. Mistake? No, it wasn't a mistake. He tricked you. It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't, oh, we got this wrong. Cereal's actually not that good. Or cereal's actually not that good for you. We messed up. My bad, guys. Ha ha. It was like, how long are we going to really fool these people that eating cereal in the morning actually gives them energy? Like, I hope long because I really like money. That's what they're thinking. They're thinking, I hope we can trick them long enough because I really like money. Because it's all about money. That's what it's all about. Money and control. How do we control them? Make them slower. And it only got worse, guys. I mean, it only got worse from there. But the reason I talk about cereal is because it was the start. It was the start of the idea of not eating animal foods in the morning, not starting off your day with protein and starting off your day with carbs. It completely changed. And I'm not talking about fruit carbs. I'm talking about wheat, whole grain, and then you guys add sugary flavors to it. It's like, what are we doing? And then we have people eating Fruit Loops every morning with donuts, thinking it's healthy. When people try to tell me that because I'm eating 4 burgers at 11 o'clock in the morning, that's psychopath to them. But them eating 2 donuts in the morning is not crazy. Oh, it's breakfast. 2 donuts for breakfast? That's nothing. What? It's just some donuts. What? It's just breakfast food. Yeah, okay. But me eating 4 burgers, the most nutrient-dense food on the planet, that's where the craziness comes in. That's where it's like, what are you doing? That's too much. That's unhealthy. Something doesn't seem right about that. Why? Why does your donut seem right and my 4 burgers seems wrong? What's the difference? The difference is we know that if people were on a full donut diet, we know they'd look like shit. I feel like every single person that knows something about health would know that. But we also know that a lot of people that go on carnivore diet look really, really good and talk about really, really good benefits. This is true. We could see this on the internet, okay? We could see this on YouTube. We could see this on Instagram. We could see this all over the internet of people talking about how amazing the carnivore diet has helped them with their issues. So if that's the case, if we know this, then in what world is eating a donut better for you in the morning than eating 4 burgers? In what world? In the world that you want to live in because you want to eat donuts in the morning? Is that the world? Or you want to not you want to feel like I'm doing the wrong thing because 4 burgers is just so too much for you to handle? Seriously, what is it? It's hilarious what happens with these people. And I mean, we see it all the time. We see people go to McDonald's in the morning. We see people get fast food in the morning. It's just something that happens. It's just like these fast food places are truly, getting a bunch of people coming in the morning saying, I'm going to start off my day with seed oils, sugar, and processed garbage. Like, it's quite literally the worst thing you could possibly eat. And some people eat it every morning. And some people claim that they're healthy and they eat fast food every morning because their calories and their macros fit it. I'm telling you right now, I don't care what you're eating, where you're eating it. If you eat anything from a fast food place for a year, that is not healthy. Okay? The only thing I could even think that could possibly pass this is Chick-fil-A's grilled chicken nuggets. Because there's no oil. But why the hell would anyone go to get fast food just to get plain ass grilled chicken nuggets? So at that point, any of the good stuff is not good. Is not good for you. Right there. Like any of the yummy stuff at the fast food place, yeah, no, it's not good for you. Like, yeah, sure, if you want to torture yourself and get some salad with grilled chicken and watch all your friends eat fried food while you eat the shittiest food there, or the shittiest tasting food there, because because it's a little bit healthier, go ahead. Truth is, you shouldn't be eating anything there. That's the truth. That's the real truth. That's the raw truth. And I know a lot of you guys don't want to hear it, but you need to hear it, because if you don't hear it, then who's going to tell you? And the truth is, there's a reason that you're in this. You're in the stream. You're staying in here, because if you didn't want to stay in here, then you just leave. You'd be like, I don't like that he's calling me out. I don't like that he's saying these things. I want my people that I watch to be like, no, 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 you're doing okay. Like, stay the way that you are. Like, you're doing fine. That's not how I talk to my fans or my people that watch me. I say, no, I know that you have some issues, and I want you to fix them because I actually want you to win. That's the difference. I actually want you to win. That's the difference between me and a lot of these people that are going to watch. Is a lot of these people don't really care if you win. They just care if you watch them and you're satisfied and your dopamine gets hit. I'm like, no, I want to throw you off. I want to make you feel a little uncomfortable. I want to make you feel like, wait a second, what? I don't like that you just said that. I don't like that you just called me out. Good. If you feel called out, good. Okay? Because that's your first sign to go make a change. That's the difference, okay? Uh, why is it? It's not my last stream, guys. It's just my last stream for a little bit, Q&A style. Like, I might stream tomorrow, but the truth is, the stream will probably be like pull-ups. No, it like most likely will be pull-ups, to be honest. Just pull-ups after workout stream, pretty much. And then just go from there. That's pretty much what my streams are going to be looking like. And then diet, and then so it's my last like Q&A, road to 2,000 subs, kind of talk about anything. Like, this stream is a combination of breaking down what the streams are going to look like, chill, Q&A, and also road to 2,000 subs. All those combined, that's what this stream is. So if you guys have any questions about the future of the streams, or just any questions in general, let me know, and we'll run through it, because these next couple of streams, I'm not going to be really answering too many off-topic questions. Like, the truth is, for these next couple streams, all the questions I'm going to answer are going to be basically on topic, you know what I mean, with whatever we're talking about. So, keep that in mind. Basically one, then a line underneath it. So, yeah, we definitely had a lot of growth this past week, though, which is really, really good. And now for me personally, it's time to actually get into the coaching aspect more, of truly dialing in what we're talking about and going way more in depth and not going randomly, oh, this one, that one. Do you make money from social media or do you do advice? So right now I just do advice. I make zero money from social media right now. I did just get monetized from YouTube, so I'm gonna set that up and try to start making money from YouTube videos. And I'm also a coach, so I coach people on how to get a better testosterone optimization, all that. So I'm starting making money from that, and but I also do give out free advice, and then if you want to go deeper with that advice, then you could set up one-on-one coaching with me. See if you're even fit for my program. If if that's what you want. If you're a man in your 20s and you have low tests and you have no energy and maybe you don't really have time to figure it out, that's kind of the people I can really help navigate, like how to get higher testosterone even with like a busy lifestyle maybe. All Christians are very simple, but not flexing, but we learn this now. Breakfast is meat, eggs with homemade chicken water. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's fire. Keep it up. All animal foods, all high protein. That's what we're looking for, brother. But yeah, let's see how close we are to subs, honestly. Oh, we're getting more subs. Good stuff, guys. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. We'll get there very, very soon with this rate. I'm going to buy wheat bread. Oh, there you go. Jesus, we just got all these people. What's your daily macros looking like? I don't track my macros, but I hit probably around 200, at least over 220 grams of protein. Like maybe like 50 to 70, 80 grams of fat. Like 200 to 300 grams of carbs, I think. I don't track them at all, but if I were to give you like the roughest estimate possible, that's what it would be. Okay, well, ain't the stuff I excel in. How are you? I'm doing good. 50 sit-ups? Brother. I'd rather do like 50 like knee-ups. That's like way more effective for the abs than 50 sit-ups. Also, I got a testosterone test this morning, and it was low, and I still can't get any good sleep. You got to test up that. How that doesn't even make sense. How could you have got to bro? When I did my testosterone test, it took like at least 4 weeks to get that back. How are you? I've never seen. I don't even know if that's possible. I've never seen anyone able to get their testosterone back the second that they took it. Unless you took it before. What's the best way to use social media without getting addicted? Oh, I love this question. Love this question. Let's run it. Best way to use social media without getting addicted. Okay, so your main account probably has a bunch of BS, right? A bunch of, scams, a bunch of just lust, maybe a bunch of brain rot, a bunch of stuff that basically is just, is not good for you pretty much, right? And so what you need to do is make another account, okay? And you use that account to follow all these fitness accounts, all this healthy lifestyle account, all the passion account, no brain rot, no BS, none of the stuff is holding you back, only growth, and you constantly go to that account, okay? So your main account, yes, maybe you could use it, but you're constantly using the other account that's actually focused on your passion, actually focused on getting you healthier, better lifestyle, whatever it is. So you have to think of it that way. Like the way to not get addicted to it is to only get addicted to the media that's actually going to get you to do what you want to do. So if you're like an art person, then you should be following all the best artists that are super motivational art people. If you're into lifting weights, then you should follow all the fitness creators. If you're into like, diet and stuff, you should be following all these people that follow this diet. If you're into music or archery or whatever sport, you should be following all those people in that thing and avoiding the brain rot. That's how you use it to your advantage without getting addicted. And then if you can also create content on top of that, because you have actual value, then you're going to get so addicted to creating content that the second you actually click on the social media, you're going to be way more concerned about you putting on content rather than actually scrolling. And you can train your brain to do this too and use it to your advantage. So great question. Sorry. I've been asked forever. I'm in 9th grade math. So how do I find the variable lines? What up? I could solve your equation easier if you have a calculator. What up, Frostbite? How old are you, 21? I meant like I got back this morning. Oh, gotcha. Do you take creatine? I eat 2 pounds of red meat daily, so it gives me my 5 grams of creatine. But most of y'all don't eat the amount of red meat that I do, so I'd recommend y'all should take creatine for sure, because creatine is definitely good. One of the most studied things of all time. So yeah, keep that in mind. But also, if you really want to do exactly what I do, then eat 2 to 2.5 pounds of red meat, and you'll be getting in the correct amount of creatine just with that, and it'll be more bioavailable because it's real food. Okay. Simple math. I just said 21. I don't know. Wait, maybe I didn't already answer that. I don't know. So x times x equals 30. What up? Does working out actually stunt your growth? No, it doesn't. That's one of probably the biggest misconceptions, and the reason is because people are dumb when they work out. They hurt themselves, which could possibly stunt your growth. But if you stick to full body movements and you're careful and you have good form in the gym, there is absolutely no reason that it would ever stunt your growth. In fact, it could possibly help you grow even more because it's producing growth hormone. So just be careful. Don't be stupid in the gym. Don't ego lift. And when I say ego lift, I mean like doing weight that you can't do, just doing it with bad form. Like you still should be pushing heavy weights for your ego. That's fine. But get the ego where it's like, I could do this heavy weight with really good form. That should be where the ego comes from. Not just, oh my God, I could do this heavy weight, even if you could only do it with like horrible form and just bad reps. You know what I mean? So that's where the ego should come from when it comes to lifting in general. But, yeah, no, it doesn't stunt your growth. As long as you're just smart and you just don't be, dumb about it. And if you're really worried, just do push-ups and pull-ups. How much screen time should I get a day? Brother, truth is you should be striving to get the least amount of screen time possible. And then at that point, you should be like, okay, now that I'm like done that, it's like you're not gonna be able to. That's the thing, is you're not gonna be able to actually not get that much screen time and go your entire day without your phone. So you might as well strive to get 0 screen time. You know what I mean? Because no matter what, you're gonna be looking at your phone for, so you might as well just go for the 0. Like I'm trying to get 0 screen time, because you're gonna get text anyway, you're gonna get social media notification, whatever. So it might as well just be like, I'm just gonna try my best to use it literally as least as possible, and if able to, 0. You know what I mean? Like if I were to get no notifications today, not need to do anything work wise on my phone, then no, I wouldn't use it. That should be your vibe. My bad. Sorry. Let me just. This chat's moving fast now. My bad. Misread, my bad. Dan, usually eat something like light protein bar and some Greek yogurt. Working out is the best thing you can do. Yeah, wait, rating 7. Okay, good, but the protein bar is not good for the morning. I mean, yeah, the protein bar, you could definitely change that up with eggs, bacon, beef, salmon, like chicken, something better, something better protein in the morning, than, protein bars. What up? So, yo, yeah, I'm a trainer, brother. The screen time I get is talking to the dog training your age. Yo, switch my diet to rib meat for a few days. What else do you recommend for like snacks, like yogurt or something? So if you're gonna do yogurt, only do like full fat Greek yogurt. That's my recommendation, and then add fruits to it. Don't try to get like some, yogurt that already has fruits in it. And then also snacks I would recommend is just fruits, honestly. Just fruits, maybe like beef sticks, maybe like some salmon, smoked salmon, maybe like some cold cuts and stuff like that if you really want. But fruits, cold cuts, you know, uh, yeah, it's pretty much like the snack version is pretty much the same food. It's just in a snack version. Like if I were to go on a hike, I would just bring beef sticks and then fruit taffies, which fruit taffies like 100% natural fruit. It's just made in a roll up pretty much. Sorry, I don't think taffy is the right word because I think taffy has sugar in it. So fruit roll up because it's like perfectly no sugar, like only uh like mango and blueberries type vibe. So I would bring that and beef sticks. So like snacks, in my opinion, for this diet is just the same exact food, just in snack form, pretty much. But also, I'm not a big fan of snacking in general because I think a big part of the diet is just fasting, letting your body fully run through, the system of digesting and then eating a big meal at once. So I wouldn't really recommend snacks too much. But also, again, like applesauce is good, like frozen fruit's good, like just because I know y'all are still gonna snack anyway. So, all right, what else we got? I was right. Your name steaks. So you have ever had any steak? Brother, I eat 2 pounds of red meat every single day. But it's Jake's Takes, but the steaks works. And a lot of people say that, so I'm just going to keep it because it works. Uh, you do any low-calorie, high-protein snacks? So, for me, everything I do is pretty much already low-calorie, high-protein because my diet is so clean and so animal-based whole foods that everything I eat, you can look at the macros and be like, oh yeah, that's low calorie, high protein, except for maybe the red meat. But the end of the day, the red meat doesn't really matter how much calories because it's so nutrient dense. It's so good for you and so good for fat loss and muscle building that it really like I can't even like say the calories are even that like hurting you. But again, like y'all need, like I said, my philosophy is you shouldn't really worry about, oh, low calorie. Like I know low calorie, high protein is good overall philosophy because most people are, not really doing that. But the truth is my diet already kind of implements that. And, but the truth is if you're having high calorie, high protein, but the calories are all whole foods, the odds of you putting on fat are much lower. Uh, I've been going to the gym since I was 9, guys. Okay, now you're not answering my stupid question. You can't be that locked in. Uh, you gotta slowly lower the amount of it. Type. Okay. I don't know if I should trust you or me. I got 499. I think I got it wrong. 115. That's very light body weight. Pressing 415, and that size is nearly 4 times your body weight. That's world record lifting tier strength for someone in elite powerlifting category. 15 years old at age. Most males haven't even hit their peak testosterone levels and matured to elite drug tested adult 60-pound body weight. Uh, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know why. Um, yeah, like I said, any, yeah, that's I know, guys. Somehow the world record lifter is somehow typing all this in my chat and not posting about his lift, saying, "Hey guys, I lift this much." Not like posting a YouTube short like, "Hey, I weigh this much and I bench this much." They're in my chat typing it. Yo, Jake, got 16 hours a day, 4 hours of landscaping and stuff. 16. Hell yeah, brother. Love that. Absolutely love that. Keep landscaping. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving. Keep being a man in the sun, grinding and doing those manly jobs, because that's what's going to increase testosterone. That's a secret hack to increase testosterone, is just your job overall. Like if you take construction workers' testosterone compared to people that work in a computer office, the testosterone difference is going to be absolutely insane. And it just is what it is. So guys need to keep that in mind, especially when we're talking about like occupation and what you're doing with your overall lifestyle. That's very, very, very important. Very, very, very important. Keep that in mind, guys. Seriously. Because, no, I'm being, like, actually, because the landscaping is not only good sun, outside, nature. I mean, yeah, as long as you're not spraying too many of those chemicals, then it should be good. What up, what up? So everyone hopping in, this is the chat about road to 2,000 subscribers, last Q&A for a little bit, ask me anything, and last time to basically, yeah, because the streams are going to be a lot more oriented on working out, diet, raising testosterone naturally, and just helping, young men out, increase their testosterone and reach their goals. That's what I specifically do. And if you guys still find my advice, and you still like it, then feel free to hop in the chat still. But this is gonna be the last one that has any all over the place or chill, fun, like random questions. Like the streams are still gonna be fun. They're just gonna be specific. I'm not gonna be all over the place like this. Sorry, I'm not going through these the correct way, and I need to start. But fuck, man, I hate it. It's bad for me to have. Like, bad for you in, like, the sense that you're spraying a bunch of chemicals? Probably. But, if you're just working, getting sun, and you're not getting, like, all those chemicals, it's not that bad. No, just no, yeah. Okay, Walter White. No, it's a typo, I'm not lying. Good luck on 2K. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yep, this is basically the last opportunity. Mythical unicorn. Detected. Cutting grass, it kills me. Like, literally. Get no sleep, it's killing me. At least you're out there working, brother. There's a lot of dudes that are just sitting there scrolling on their phone, eating shitty food and stuff. So as long as you're working, as long as you're, out there grinding, being a man, getting sun, cutting grass, doing what you need to be doing, contributing to society, it's much better than just sitting on your phone, scrolling all day, eating shitty fast food, and yeah, just being just not not on your shit. So keep that in mind. That it's all for a good cause, and you could always apply that mindset of being able to work that hard to something that actually, could help. Like maybe having your own landscaping business, possibly. Like yeah, first I started landscaping, then I learned the system of it, and now I teach other people how to landscape or whatever. I don't know, however that works. Uh, I'm doing good. Jake, how much do you bench? I haven't benched in like a year and a half because I hurt my shoulder. Uh, I was probably benching like 185 at that time, but now I do dumbbells, and my PR is like 8 reps for 80-pound dumbbells on incline. But I think I'll probably go for 85 soon. See if we can cop them. Just started benching 115 at 128. That's fire, brother. Fire. Yeah, I didn't hit a one. I hit 125 bench press end of senior year at high school. So if you guys want to know how weak I really was, I was weak. I was very very weak. I was light and weak, to say the least. I think I did bench 135 though before I went to college. And then once I went, I just went ham, and I was like, all right, no more of this weak stuff going on. Which took time, by the way. Okay, I was very very weak. Like you guys have to understand. Like I even think like my sophomore year of high school, I could like barely bench the bar, like 45 pounds. I don't know. It was not good. It was not a good situation. Um. This guy repping 415. That's crazy. Hats off to you, dog. Repping 415 at 15. Yeah. I'm a sophomore. I can do 115 right now, but my goal is to bench my body weight. Hell yeah, brother. Well, if you're a sophomore and you're already benching 115, that's fire, brother. You just got to keep doing it, keep it up, and just become the best version of yourself. And if I was started lifting at your age, things would have been much better off for me. So you have the advantage, brother. Just use it. All of y'all have the advantage. I mean, anyone that's younger than me has the advantage to lift weights and become as strong as possible. Because I started so late, and I'm very bothered at myself because of it. Nice shake. I was also weak. I was ugly, crying. Now I got rid, strength, smart, so much better. Hell yeah. I was joking. LOL. I know where he's from, where he lives, how much he weighs. Jesus. How old he is, how much roommate he lives with, how high he is. He's also single and unemployed. Jesus. The way that that's framed is or said is like so like I don't know, it seems bad, but it's not bad. Uh Yo, I bench 156. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, this is like I said, this is gonna be the last stream that's actually like, random, talking about random stuff. So I guess, enjoy it. Enjoy it while it lasts. Because soon we're just going to be talking about testosterone optimization, becoming the best version of yourself mentally, physically, spiritually. Not really talking about anything else, but whatever that topic is that is at hand. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's the biggest difference. Never. Absolutely never. I will continue. That only pushes me to do more. I know. Like, you could do anything in this world. You could do anything. But somehow, you choose to be in my stream and use your hands, your brain to moved your hands to go say something on my stream. You could do anything else in this world, and that's what you choose to do. It's very, very interesting. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, yeah. My keyboard is Call of Duty, yeah. Bro goes in the stream and tells him to. I know, like, it's kind of hilarious, but also there is some people, and I'm being serious, that have literally said in the comments, like, can you just not talk? Like, I'd just rather just look at you. I'm being 1000% serious. And those are the people I want to get out of my stream. I'm like, bro, I'm here to give advice, and that is about it. That is my thing. I just want to give advice. Haters gonna hate 1 trillion gazillion%. I couldn't agree more. Haters are going to hate, and you gotta just make sure that they're not hating, because haters are definitely gonna hate. Geometry Jazz is randomly just. Jake, real question, best time to date. Brother, best time to date is when your physique and lifting weights is all good and your money's good. That's the best time to date. Till then, nah, not a vibe. Bro, Wilt Chamberlain, bro, I don't think he was benching that much. I think there's a lot of interesting stuff to Wilt Chamberlain. He's a very interesting guy. At least that's what I could kind of see. Play Geometry Dash. That's my one thing. Tough in Geometry Dash, bro. Especially a mobile game. It's just random logistic. People will say anything, and others. People will just say anything, and then others will just talk about it or debate it or lol. Life is so simple. Yeah, exactly. Over 550 hours in GD. Okay, well we gotta change that. It needs. Imagine if you put 550 hours into push-ups over whatever the fuck we were talking about. Geometry Dash. Imagine how much bigger and stronger you'd be. Anytime you look at any of your video game stuff and look at the amount of hours you put in it, picture the amount of how better you would look if you put that hours into becoming the best version of yourself, mentally, physically, spiritually, and getting strong. Like, if you actually put 550 hours into doing push-ups instead of playing Geometry Dash, how much bigger and stronger would you be? Seriously. And I need you to ask that question, because I want the help to be there. Wilt's apparently, yeah, he was definitely an interesting guy, for sure. But, I mean, that was his thing. He was scoring a bunch of points. He seemed like a type of guy that cared way more about a lot of numbers rather than, like, quality, you know? Because he didn't win that many championships, but he scored a lot of points. And I think that was the same thing with women, you know? He didn't really get that many, like, high quality, but he got, like, a lot because he was a numbers guy. That's what I think. He was just a numbers guy. He's like, I just want the most numbers of anything. That's what his thing was, which is, you know, an interesting lifestyle philosophy, and it worked out for him, or whatever, you know, however you see that. Best way to ask out a girl, naturally. Don't even really even ask her out. Just ask her to hang out. Like, don't really make it a big deal. Don't make it any big deal at all. Just, you know, ask her. But like I said, not like, oh, I've been thinking, or oh, like, can we, or do you, or should we? None of that. Just, hey, I'm doing this. You want to come? Or hey, like, let's do this. Like, but like, just keep it chill and relax. No pressure. Okay, natural. And honestly, you should just, the best dynamic is she asks you to hang out. So you should just present yourself and just make yourself look so attractive while talking to her that she eventually is just like, okay, like, I want this guy to ask me out. So then she gives you the signs. Best way to do that is give your personality and then pull it back. And then pull it back, okay? Then the second that she starts to, you know, ease into it, okay, then you pull it back, okay? Yeah, I know I'm starting to exercise like an hour a day of working out. Hell yeah, brother, love that. What up, what up? I hate it when I trust people too much. I've been playing the game for 7 months, and obviously my screen time is going to be high. Jake, I do 2 hours of airsoft. Jesus, that's a lot. Started exercising 2 days ago, so that's awesome. That means that you started and you've continued to keep going, and that's all I need. I don't need anything else from you but to keep going, okay? The fact that you started is great. Keep going. Fumble the keeper. Well, it's just a myth. At this point, he averaged 51 season. Do you think he really scored 100 in a game, or was it just made up by the league? Honestly, I have no idea. Uh, I have absolutely no idea. I couldn't tell you because I wasn't there at the time. But I will say that there is something to be said about striving for those numbers like that. I'm gonna keep it real. So I don't know. There's something to that. I don't know what it is, but there's something to it. But yeah, if you were to actually watch film of him, you're like, nah, he was a beast. He was definitely a beast. Faux show. The truth is, I mean, there's no info that I haven't, like, there's nothing that I haven't already said to everyone. Yes, people ask me if I'm single or not. Yes, I'm single. People ask me if I have a job. No, my job is training people, coaching people online. And so, no, I don't have a 9 to 5 job. So if you want to consider that unemployed, you can. Yeah, I've said that I have 2 roommates. Not gay. It's just my height and weight. And I do tell people I live in Arizona. I do tell people I'm from South Florida. So there's nothing that I haven't already said on stream. Uh, but I don't think it's gonna get any more personal than that. I have a trip to 2 days. What snack should I bring with me on the bus? Uh, Bro, I don't have a job either. Let's go. I'm cooked. Bro, I've been taking advice. Here's the thing, guys. Y'all have to understand. Like, if you guys, you guys have to understand something. I am so new to this streaming stuff. So the second I, figure out, how other streams gone, because you guys understand, I don't watch any other streams. The second I figure out how streams actually go, and, oh, wait a second, things aren't supposed to be the way that they are, I'm like, okay, done. And that's why my streams have been different. Like, if you guys genuinely want to know, that's why they've been different. Because I'm just like if there's any thing where it's like, wait a second, this isn't supposed to be happening, then I'm like, no. And before I just let a lot of things happen because I was just like, oh wait, I don't care. But the truth is, once my team started kind of seeing what was good, they're like, look, you're doing really well with the streams, obviously. But the truth is, there's certain things that are happening that you think in the chat is normal because they're saying it it's all normal, and then you realize is actually not because you've never streamed before. So the thing about the whole mods thing, I literally thought getting a mods was normal. Just adding a normal person or a random person as a mod, that was oh, there was nothing wrong with that. They're not a main mod, okay? No, that's really a big deal. And I didn't realize that until they started being like, wow, I've never been a mod. I was like, why are you asking? But of course, who am I going to blame? Not them. Nope, that's not our mindset. Who am I going to blame? Myself. Because it was my fault. It was my fault for not being educated enough. And that's my mindset. Even if there are some people that could look at this perspective and be like, what do you mean? It's not your fault, bro. You didn't even know. Truth is, it is my fault because I should have known, because I should have done more research. And that's your guys' mindset that you need to have too. So keep that in mind, that job application jump scares the jobless people here. Yeah, I know job applications scare you because you guys probably don't want to work jobs in the first place. So maybe y'all know that, feel that, and say, hey, maybe I should start my own business. Maybe that's my sign to start my own business. Because clearly I don't want to work a job, right? You know what I mean? Have you thought that yet? Or no? Are we still in the mindset that it's like, nope, there's no chance I have to work a 9 to 5 and there's absolutely nothing I can do about it or change that and it is what it is? Seriously, I want to know. I want to know what the mindset is there. Because if your mindset is that, then just good luck having a job and have fun. That's going to suck. But there's nothing I can really say or do about it except have fun having someone tell you what to do for the rest of your life. Like, seriously, guys, if you really want to get deep about something, talking about something like jobs and stuff, the truth is, a lot of you guys are going to work for someone for the rest of your life and someone's going to tell you what to do. And the only way to make a difference is if you make that change. No one else can make that change. No one else can make that change. No one else is going to tell you to start your own business, be the own CEO of your own company, all this different. No one's going to tell you that. They're going to tell you work for someone else, do something else, all that different stuff. And the truth is you have to be smart and be like, okay, well, what type of person am I? Am I a person that likes being told what to do, handing in the work and being completed? Or am I someone that actually likes creating, not being told what to do and creating my own situation? You need to learn that real quick. Because if you don't, you could be wasting a lot of time in the wrong job. I'm getting into day trading. Good stuff, bro. That's tough, but you got to go hard in it. That's the thing. It's like anything else. Is you need to research it, you need to learn it, you need to get good at it, okay? It's like there's a ton of people that want to be day traders, and the ones that get money and the ones that don't. The difference is the ones that put in the work and research and time and effort and the ones that do. Like, the ones that don't are going to lose, and the ones that do, do. So they're like, day trading is a scam. Day trading doesn't work, does it not? It works if you work hard. It works if you do the right thing, if you do your research and you put in the time and effort. Yes, it's going to work. There's a difference between job and a career. Yes. When I've been trying to job since last year. I got fired from taking care of my little brother, and I failed. Okay. Is it true F students are inventors? So, not always. In some cases, like B and C students are more likely to be entrepreneurs, but D and F students are more likely to just, not be anything. That's the real truth. Because it's not like the inventors are getting Fs. You can't be getting Fs in school. Like, no, I'm an inventor. It's like, no, like, you're really that dumb that you can't even get like a C. The inventors are usually B and C students because they do enough to pass, but they don't do any more because they don't see value in it. Those are usually the entrepreneur inventor people. So keep in mind that unless you are literally not trying in school because you know how pointless it is and you're getting Fs, but if you're trying and getting Fs, I don't know what to tell you, except like get smarter, read books, practice studying, and just, I don't know, get a better diet to get better mental cognitive function. But most of the time, people that are getting Fs aren't trying. I think I'm going to go to sleep now because I have to wake up early. Yep. Goodbye, peasants. Peace out. Thank you to whoever just subbed, by the way. You want to know something funny that happened one time? Like, usually most of the spam hate comments I get are going to be from random, bots or something, or like, a profile picture without like an actual thing. I got a spam comment from a 50-year-old woman, literally like a hate comment from a 50-year-old woman. She had her full profile picture out. She said, I am 50 years old. I was like, there is 50-year-old women going on YouTube live streams, commenting on 21-year-old men's stream about advice, hating on it. That is one of the craziest things I think I've ever heard in my entire life. I gave up in English because I accepted the fact that I'm going to fail the class, and everyone fails that teacher but other class I have 3 Bs, 1 A, and 1 D. Qualified to be in the military and K9 with dog. Because school is just don't have time to go. What up, everyone? Road to 2,000 subs. Definitely not going to hit it tonight. Sorry to disappoint y'all, but there's no way we're going to be able to hit it tonight with this kind of stream and what we've had so far, unfortunately, no. But yeah, and also I've been way more like I've been kicking out a lot of people with the stream recently. So yeah, keep that in mind. And it sucks too because I don't want people mad at me. Yeah? I don't want, because I'll make these like if they get mad at me and then they make I don't know, another account because I blocked their account and then they, were like, oh, well, why'd you do that? Like, I've had people do that. I literally blocked their account on my thing and then they're like, why'd you? I'm just like, bro, what do you mean? You probably said something stupid. Like, y'all think because I don't reply to the chats, I don't read them or know what's going on. Like, or I'm just like, oh, I'm like clueless to that. Like, okay. Only thing I drink is Black Rifle. Good stuff. Yeah, like I said, I tried to make this one of those streams where we could last second get some subscribers, talk about the Q&A, make it a last ride for the, the vibe. But yeah, I think it's definitely time to switch up what we're doing because well, I'm probably going to end it here, guys. So, hope y'all have a good one. We're going to do a lot more streams focused on, raising testosterone, building muscle, diet, become the best version of yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. And, yeah, I'm, uh, that's as simple as that. And I'm trying to get as many hardworking people that are serious with themselves, don't blame other people, don't lie to themselves, and are trying to accomplish their goals and becoming the best versions of themselves. So, if y'all align with that, I'm sorry, motivation. I know, my bad. I'm ending it right now. How to become more muscular? Like I said, bro, hard, high intensity training, training to failure, eating high protein, focusing on good lifestyle, nature, uh, and just researching what works with becoming more muscular too. Testosterone optimization, like look up people. Like I got more muscular with this, that, and the other thing. Like look up these people, see what they have to say about it. But again, high protein, high intensity training. Compound movements. You know, sleep recovery. Simple as that. But other than that, if y'all have any other questions, shoot me a DM on Instagram or comment on my YouTube. And I will see you in the next stream. But peace.